I want to get picked over and 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 over again by the same man a million times.
The Hollywood lovebirds who once claimed to have a whirlwind romance have allegedly parted ways. We aren't talking about any couple, but Cristina Mackey and Rick Ross. Cristina Mackey has made a lot of headlines over the last few months. Overall, this has to do with her relationship with Rick Ross.
Because I'm picking him too. So if I'm a pick me, he's a pick me, and we get chose together.
Now, there has been some drama involving Tia Kemp, and there have even been rumors of a breakup between the two happened because Rick is gay. Yeah, you heard that right. I'm your host Alona, back with another tea on this infamous split. The Rick Ross and Mackey breakup rumors ramped up over the weekend, and they continue to reach a climax. This is certainly going to come as bad news for those who were a fan of the couple. However, there were some who didn't really understand why they were together in the first place. For those who are unaware, let's get you up to speed. Cristina and Rick Ross made their public debut together in mid-December. At that moment, the certified trainer posted a series of affectionate photos with Rosé. Their sudden romance caught fans by surprise, prompting immediate speculation about what had become of his rumored relationship with Pretty V. At first, during their appearance on Boss Talk with Pretty V and Rick Ross for Luc Belaire Champagne, it was evident that they share a strong bond off-camera. Many sources mentioned that she sends the Miami rapper affirmations every morning, a gesture he expressed deep appreciation for. However, many fans are aware of the fact that rapper Rick Ross seems to cycle through girlfriends faster than many of us go through a box of tissues, making it challenging to keep track of his current romantic interests. Rick Ross's current girlfriend, Cristina Mackey, has been highly active on social media for the past few months, sharing posts detailing how her relationship with the rapper was nothing short of perfect.
I'm a pick me, for sure. I'm not a whatever the opposite of that would be, a not pick me. Whoever raised their hand and said, hey, don't pick me. I am a lover. I am here to be loved. I am here to give love. I'm a pick me.
Many sources revealed that Rick's relationship was getting serious with Cristina, as Media Takeout verified that Cristina journeyed to New York with Ross to aid in promoting his new music. During her stay in New York, Cristina gave an interview where she stated that her relationship with Ross was the most serious he'd ever had, highlighting that one of his previous girlfriends had received the same level of affection and care that she did.
They shouldn't be mad at me. They shouldn't.
I feel like is mad.
They shouldn't be. They should be happy, because let me tell you something about love, right? If you love yourself, you love to see people in love. You love to see any version of love.
Speaking of seriousness, things appeared calm before a storm brewed. Rumors began swirling that Rick was expecting a child with another woman, intensifying the situation. Another woman came forward claiming that Rick was the father of her baby, and it seems that's not the only romantic drama Rick is contending with. Now, while some developments may have been anticipated, another baby was a significant and unexpected turn in Rick's story. According to sources, Sierra Nicole shared a photo of a baby she claims is the rapper's. The child, named Amay Moon Roberts, was born in November 2023, around the time Rick and Cristina's relationship grew more serious. As many of Sierra's 616,000 followers congratulated her on the new arrival, she appeared to confirm that Rick was the father. However, suspicion arose among fans, leading to speculation about the identity of this woman and whether Rick had cheated on any of his previous girlfriends. The fact that the woman claiming Rick to be the father wasn't even dating him added fuel to the speculation. However, Cristina, being in love with Rick, ignored this, and she didn't allow the potential child to disrupt her relationship with Rick. She was adamant about clarifying her position as the primary woman in his life. Since their relationship became public, Cristina has found herself subject to comparisons with Rick's former girlfriend, wild and out star Pretty V. While she unequivocally prioritized their bond over over his past relationship, including with Pretty V, on the Cali Kickback podcast, she suggested that the connection he shared with V or any other ex-girlfriend paled in comparison to theirs. She said, "Where's the pictures of them holding hands, and them holding hands, and them on the jet together, and them in Dubai, and her on the billboard? Where's that at? Where's the flowers? Where's all that?" By January, the love-struck trainer was proudly proclaiming online that she was a pick-me for her man, Rosé. She expressed her desire to be chosen repeatedly by the same man, stating she wanted to be picked over and over again. Mackey proudly mentioned in her social media post,
"I want to marry that man, I want to have that man's children, and I want to live a happy life because he keeps picking me and I keep picking him."
However, it appears that none of these efforts have proven effective, as the situation has now become even messier than imaginable. Well, Rosé caught us off guard by ending things shortly after she made that video. Rick Ross and Cristina haven't been spotted together in the past week, and last night, Ross's baby mama, Tia Kemp, posted alleging that Cristina had never evicted from Ross's residence and is now residing in her car. This was dismissed as another rumor. Fans soon realized that things were indeed taking a serious turn, with the relationship between the two veering drastically off course. Although Cristina didn't announce the breakup as loudly as their relationship, we picked up on it when she unfollowed him on social media and deleted their Instagram pictures. You know there's trouble brewing behind the scenes once the unfollowing and picture deleting starts. And sure enough, trouble came knocking. But now finally it has come to light that Cristina Mackey allegedly disclosed that she has finally broken up with Rick Ross. Mackey shared the news of the breakup on social media on March 6th. As per her detailed explanation, Cristina Mackey and Rick decided to call it quits 2 weeks ago after dating for 6 months. She wrote, "I've never experienced getting left. I'm just not docile. I don't feel played. The sales on MackeyBody.com are thriving and I'm grateful." Well, it seems those relationship wheels have definitely fallen off. However, while confirming their breakup, Cristina remained tight-lipped about the reasons behind her and Rick Ross parting ways. She said, "The situation was beautiful, and I meant every word during our amazing 6-month run. If others are upset about my joy, pride in the moment, that's their stress to bear. We had a clean break 2 weeks ago, and I never pretended to be the last. I embrace both positive and negative traction with love. And no, I won't be appearing on anyone's podcast." While Cristina was head over heels in love with Rick, many people foresaw their breakup coming for months. There were ample reasons to believe it was inevitable, especially as Cristina was often the one flaunting their relationship, while Rick remained notably silent about his dear girlfriend. The situation started off on a sour note, with the announcement of Rick's complicated baby-making situation adding strain to their relationship from the outset. Now Cristina isn't shying away from discussing men who show interest in her. Amidst her breakup, Mackey shared an encounter where a man approaching her at the gym, referring to her as his dream girl. He expressed admiration for her stunning appearance and admitted to assuming her trainer was her boyfriend. Well, little does he know. In the comment section on Live Bites, some speculated that Mackey might be trying to make Rick Ross jealous. However, the majority doubt that tactic will be effective. Many fans believe that if Mackey had paid attention to Rick Ross's relationship history and timeline, she would have realized she was just a temporary part of his life. They suggested she should have maximized what she could get from the situation and played her cards wisely. Allegedly, many fans think Rosé not only broke up with her, but there are possible claims that he is gay and can't continue a relationship with any woman because of this. It's embarrassing to say the least, and word on the street is that Cristina is furious. According to a source, Cristina feels like Rosé used her, and it was unfair. The insider suggests Cristina feels she was only used for his pleasure and then discarded, subjecting her to ridicule. Even comedian Corey Holcomb saw their breakup coming when he put forward a theory for Rick Ross being gay. According to Holcomb, Ross left DC Young Fly, Carlos Miller, and Chico Bean hanging once he realized ain't none of these is gay. He said, "That boy showed up at the 85 South show and realized ain't none of these gay," said Holcomb before Ortiz attempted to finish the story. He was around all heterosexual. Don't nobody say that. We know what it is. Y'all get mad at me. Let me tell you something. If Rick Ross watching this, let me tell you something. Stop hiring drivers. Drivers always tell on you. I know what happened at Lex with that boy. But that's not all, guys. Even 50 Cent, the famous rapper, posted a picture on Instagram that appeared to depict Diddy and Rick Ross kissing, but he swiftly removed it. The photo was taken from a tricky angle, creating the illusion of intimacy between the two. He captioned it with something cryptic, hinting that there was more to the situation than meets the eye. However, speculation surrounding Rick Ross's sexual orientation has sparked discussion, yet Ross himself has not publicly addressed or confirmed any specific details about it. While he has expressed support for the LGBTQ community in recent conversations, he hasn't made any explicit statements regarding his own orientation. This breakup comes as no surprise. Throughout their relationship, Cristina was notably vocal and messy. Lasting only about 6 months, their relationship was marked by Cristina's pervasive presence, proudly displaying her affection for Rick Ross.
If you see what we have and you think of it as anything other than love, you're a hater. Cause you mad at yourself. That's a you problem. So if you see what we got going on my page and that frustrates you, then that's a you problem.
She made efforts to convince everyone, perhaps even herself, that she was Rick Ross's best partner yet. The irony wasn't lost on many, considering Ross's reputation for not being faithful. He's faced numerous cheating allegations in the past. Therefore, Cristina's bold claims about their relationship were rather amusing. Nevertheless, if love is in the air, it's in the air. Cristina genuinely believed they would end up together, despite the odds. A user said, "She was a pick-me and a care package for him. He sold her a dream and then dumped her. She's really quiet and feeling really stupid. She was so thirsty and she got played. And the statement she wrote is all lies. Now you're being laughed at because you were warned that he was going to dump you. Now pick your face up off the floor, pick me." That's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching.